All right, before we get to a weather report, received a press release from Caltrans noting that Caltrans crews statewide are preparing for this next round of winter storms. Been working 24/7, and they will continue monitoring state routes and keeping roadways open and clear. Now, crews across the state are preparing by plowing snow off of state routes, clearing culverts and drains, pumping water from roadways, cutting dead trees, removing boulders, and working inches from moving vehicles while trying to keep highways and freeways clear of debris. Locally here in the Eastern Sierra, we got so many great people that work for our Caltrans District 9 office, and we will note that over the past week, Caltrans reporting dedicated crews working 12-hour shifts responding to more than 100 short-term closures, many of them here in the Eastern Sierra. Now, during winter storm conditions, motorists should anticipate unexpected delays and closures. Caltrans has offered some tips for making a winter driving experience safe and pleasant. We all know them, but again, allow enough time for your trip. Be observant of everything around you. Black ice, it's nearly invisible. Be careful. Keep your fuel tank full and your windows clear and your, well, ammunition dry. Drive as conditions permit. Slower acceleration, slower speeds, slower braking in winter conditions. In other words, slow down. That's the biggest cause of problems, especially here in the Eastern Sierra. Reduce speed and leave extra room between you and the vehicle in front of you. Use your headlights, not just your parking or fog lights in the foggy, rainy, and snowy weather. Also, remember that you must have your lights on when using your wipers. I didn't know that one. Now, if you get stuck, stay with your vehicle and wait for help. If visibility diminishes to the point that you no longer feel safe driving, do not stop in traffic lanes. Move over. Also, use caution when crossing the flooded roads. As they say, turn around, don't drown. Don't ignore the warning signs. Water may be deeper than you expect. And all vehicles, including those with four-wheel drive and snow tires, should carry correctly sized chains when traveling during the winter snowy weather. You know, they're checking for those now here in the Eastern Sierra. Didn't used to do that, but now CHP officers are, and highway signs will indicate if chains are required. Motorists, if you do not have chains in your possession, you may not be allowed to proceed and risk being cited or fined. So again, let's be careful out there. We got some more weather coming in, and again, slow down. Let's go to the weather map. Sierra Wave Media forecaster Dennis Mattinson. He likes to speed up when talking about the weather because he loves it so much. 3 storms lined up in the Pacific, DMAT says, starting a very wet pattern. Storm 1 arrives tonight into Thursday. Storm 2 right on its heels Friday into Saturday. That's going to be colder than the first one. Snow possibly down to the 3,500 foot level. Hello. Storm number 3 arrives Sunday afternoon into Monday. Looks to be the coldest and the wettest of the series. Snow potentially dropping down to the 2,500 foot level. Dennis Mattinson says, bottom line, expect heavy snow in the higher elevations, adversely impacted travel over the currently open passes, and rain in the valleys. High winds expected over Mammoth Crest, 100 plus miles per hour, and down into Inyo and Mono County, some gusts to 50 over the next few days. And DMAT says, for those of you tired of all of this active weather, there is a light at the end of the tunnel in the Tuesday-Wednesday time frame. The models are hitting at a potential break in the pattern with ridging returning to the west. Then you can go down to that one particular harbor. Low tonight into tomorrow morning for Mammoth, 22 degrees, and yes, snow. Bishop and the Owens Valley, 33 degrees. Mammoth, June, Mono County, Thursday. Some snow showers, southwest winds 10 to 20 miles an hour. High of about 27 degrees, low of about 16. We're going to have snow on Friday. Again, some southwest winds 10 to 20. But as DMAT said, some much higher gusts over those ridge tops. 25 the high in Mammoth. Overnight lows in the mid-teens. And for Saturday, snow, and it's really going to come in on a Saturday night. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour through Mono County. 28 the high in Mammoth. Overnight lows, again, about the mid-teens. Bishop and the Owens Valley on Thursday. What's all this talk about a storm? Partly cloudy skies, light winds, high of 48 and low of 28. Hello. Rain in the forecast for Friday, however, and the winds kicking up. Southeast winds 10 to 20, 40 just the high in Bishop. Overnight lows in the mid-20s, and we're looking at snow showers late Friday night into early Saturday, where the forecast right now calls for partly cloudy skies, west winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, 42 the high in Bishop. Overnight lows in the lower 30s, and then rain Saturday night into Sunday. Looks a little warm, but we might see some snow showers continued. So again, very wet weather pattern for us here in the Eastern Sierra. That's wrapping up news and information on Sierra Wave TV3. You know we're part of Sierra Wave Media. You can hear our radio station, Alt 92.5, streaming on our website, sierrawave.net. Have a great evening, everybody. Good night.